Hey everyone, my name is Mallory. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to use Younique's Moodstruck minerals. I've just got a few tools here with me. It would be all my eye brushes because I am going to apply these to my eyes. I also selected some of my mineral pigments, and if you're not familiar with the products, they come in these nice little containers. They have click lock lids so that you know you're not going to lose anything, and you can kind of see there's a sifter in there. But the click and the lock is actually on the lid part. You can dump your product into the lid. You can also reverse it and put it back in the sifter, which is really nice. They're also all marked on the bottom. It's kind of hard to see with the name. Different ones have different stickers to it, so it makes it a little bit easier for you to see. And they all have really fun names. Basically, this is probably one of the easiest eye products that I've ever worked with. That's part of the reason why I love it so much. You can make these either wet or dry, which is also another appealing factor to me. So if you want it to be more of a daytime look, not quite as jazzy, you can go with a dry eye, or it's as simple as adding some water or some rose water to it. I've already selected some pigments that I'm going to go ahead and use, and I'll just kind of show you how easy they go on. Each eye brush is actually marked real specifically so that it kind of takes the guesswork out of it for you. So like for example, Deluxe brush, it's got a wider tip. Another nice thing about all Younique's products are they're cruelty free, so all this nice hair on your brushes, came in a good way, so you don't have to worry about any animals being harmed in it, which is, that's important for a lot of people. So the Deluxe brush kind of covers the wide base part of your eye. I like to take kind of a neutral color, get my eye brush a little bit wet, which sorry you cannot see this part in the webcam, it's a little hard to show. And it only takes a tiny bit of water and a tiny bit of pigment. Let me see if I can show you. This happens to be Pigment Sexy. It's kind of hard to see. And I got it right on my brush. And literally, it's as simple as applying. I used before I went ahead and did all my foundation makeup. So I've already done my face wash with Awake. I've already put Brilliant on my skin as well, which is Younique's moisturizer, and I went ahead and did my primer with Glorious. And primer is really up to you on whether or not you want to use it. What you'll find with the primer is that you'll have truer pigments and better colors, and they stay a lot longer when you use the primer. So I would encourage you to use it, especially if you're wanting to have makeup that literally you put on once and then you're done. So I actually went ahead and covered my entire eye because I like the sheer that Sexy gives. So when you put it on underneath, even if you use a matte color, you're covered. You got kind of a little sheen to it. Again, it's kind of hard to see. It went all the way up to my brow with this particular brush as well. Then I just chose some other ones that I just thought would be fun with my pink headband and my pink shirt for today. So it's kind of like pinks and reds are my theme. So there's also a couple other brushes. There is the liner and the shader brush, which is dual end. And then there's also the crease brush. Again, kind of hard to see. This one's made out of goat hair, not goat tail. And the other one is actually made out of pony. So this one's a little stiffer, your crease brushes, but it's nice because I found that it blends really well. Again, you just kind of have to play with it. So after I've done my all over eye color, I like to go back and do a little bit of color in a couple spots on my eye. Again, I kind of like to use my pigments wet. It's all kind of your personal preference on how you use it. Another nice thing that I like about Younique is you can easily get on the look part of the website, and you can actually see how people do these things. It's not like some of the other makeup companies that I bought makeup from where, you get so excited, you went to the party, you bought the product, and then you get home and then you're a little lost on how to do it. They're really good how-tos as well as specific pictures that show you exactly what the person did. So you know how to go back in there and fix it. I'm sure there's probably technically a right way to do eye makeup, but this is just kind of what I've always done, so this is how I tend to do it. I start from the inside of my eye and work myself to the out. This color that I just used is Sassy. It's kind of purpley, shimmery. It just really opens up the inside of your eye. Then I'm going to come back in the middle of my eye with Flirty, which is, again, more of a purple instead of a purpley pink. And this kind of breaking the bottom part of your eye into three kind of makes it have more of an impact when you look at it. I did choose all shimmer colors for this instead of matte, just because I wanted something a little bit fun for today. And then I'm going to take my crease brush, which is that one with the goat hair, and I'm going to apply Heartbroken with it. The neat thing about this, like I said, little tiny bit of pigment, and it just picks it right up. And I'm going to go towards the edge of my eyes and follow up and bring it in the crease. This is what's going to give you that kind of eye pop. The other nice thing about this, other than tiny little bit of pigment that it takes, is say you go ahead and you mess up and you're like, whoa, I really don't like that color, which I don't think you're really going to have that as a problem, but say it's too much. Like say this eye, I got it a little bit too low, so now it's a little too much. I can go back easily with another color right on over it, and I don't have to take everything off. This little spot that I spilled on my cheek, I'm going to show you in just a second. I can remove it right with the foundation, and you'll never know that I whooped it, which is the other nice thing about it, because nobody has hours upon hours before they're getting ready to go to work or they're getting ready to go somewhere to go back and fix where they oopsed up. And I don't know about you, but I've applied my eye makeup many a times in the car, and oops, you kind of get crazy eyes, you get stuff spilled all over the place. It's easy to fix this. So I did mine more just in the crease and towards the corner of my eye. It kind of makes your eyes open up, makes them pop. Can you see the difference? Hopefully you can. It's kind of hard to show you. Still look in a mirror and try to pay attention to where the web camera is. The other nice part about these products, since they can be used liquid or dry, by the way, I just used that one dry. That's how nice it goes on dry. With this liner brush, this one that's got this nice little shape to it, I can add a little bit of water to my favorite color, any of them, and I can make my eyeliner. So no more liquid eyeliner, no more chemicals right there next to your eyes. You literally get your brush wet. I'm going to actually use, I think it's Devious, which got a little shimmer to it, which is kind of fun. And I'm going to line my eye with Devious. And before, like I said, you used to have another product for it, and this part is really nice because I don't have to. I'm using the same thing that I would use on the rest of my eyes, and now I have my own eyeliner. I love the versatility of Younique products because, like I said, I don't have just one specific thing that I can use it for, which to me makes it more effective. So with this little liner brush, it's literally, it's as simple as just getting it wet, putting your product on it, and then just outlining your eye. And because of the way it's shaped, it follows your natural eye so easily. One thing that I found when I used wet liner before, it was really hard with your one eye closed and the other one open and your jaw, wide open trying to pay attention. It was really hard to get real close to the eye. How close you can see that. And you can come back below and do the rest. And you can always switch the way the brush is and follow it how you want. Again, if you do a little bit of a boo-boo, like I said, we can come right back and fix it. So don't worry about what falls on your cheek or anything like that until we get ready to get completely done, and I'll show you that in the next video. So I'm about done with my Moodstruck mineral pigments for my eyes. And then I want to show you how to apply the amazing product, the 3D fiber lashes that everyone's talking about. And if I can't sell you on anything else, I know I can sell you these Moodstruck fiber lashes because they're truly amazing. I haven't used anything that's nearly as awesome as these that give you that just wow factor with your eyes immediately and last all day. So of course, apply your mineral pigments first, then do your Moodstruck fiber lashes afterwards. So there I have my eye makeup on, but like I said before, I kind of did a little whoopie-doo, which is super easy to fix. All it takes is your concealer. Our concealer comes in this nice, huge, see the size of this? Container. And again, it's just like the Pigments. It's got a sifter on the top. You can pop all the sifters out. I kind of failed to mention that earlier, which is nice. And then I just take, you do have a concealer brush. Take my concealer brush, dab it, my minerals, go right back. Like that little bit of spillage never happened. You can also highlight your face with your concealers this way. And you can also take away any lines, wrinkles, etc. that you may have, which is really nice as well. I have pretty extensive rosacea. And I have noticed that I can clear all my redness, which is nice. And I can also cover any outbreaks that I have with acne as well. All with a powder concealer, which I would have never thought before. But that's how nice these are. And again, they're natural. So that makes me feel even better too. So that is literally my eye makeup before my fiber lashes. Now stay tuned for the fiber lashes.